On my journey with social phobia and asociability, I just want to monitor it, and maybe it's going to arrive or help someone, support. So, well, I noticed that as more we give in to the fear and trying to avoid thinking about and confront our fears and live the life that we want, actually the normal life, we're trapped, and no matter what we do, it feels wrong because we don't choose what we want, choose what is really important to us, and we have a good job at home, it will not feel right or satisfying. It's gonna be even more and more depressing, painful, and the problem getting worse because as more you're not socialized, as more you get unsocial, most of all if you already know those feelings, those fears, those panics. Unfortunately, must be said. And I didn't have a good job. I've been really dying, boring. This boredom cannot be expressed, how painful it was to be unemployed, have social phobia, to have only the opportunity to go and clean those jobs, to not even earn much, and working hard without creativity, without expressing. Only possibility with social phobia or being at home, which is even worse. So I just want to give you on your way that in my case it's helping me very much just to confront that and to learn from my friends, which is always a reflection of you. If you don't allow yourself to be misused, abused and used, like you are reflecting it back and you are reflecting on it and you noticing what's good for you. So if it's not working, if you see that it's not anymore moving with you, developing and healing with you, and it's not good for you, then you distance yourself. But all the friends, all the people we meet are a reflection of us we can learn from. So I learned from my friends as much this shyness and as much insecurity, and so I had seen that people who are acting through this, looking like jerks, looking like clowns, whatever, no matter what you say, sometimes even kind of like mental sick, are very much more worth for everyone, for themselves, as those who try to keep up being right, being okay, being normal, being expected. This is so sad, I swear. I am not having respect from that at all. It's from myself as well. To looking, she's good, she's looking alright and not making any fault. And frame yourself out, trying to be cool, whatever. If not, then rather alone, dying alone. And this is the last thing I have respect from, because I saw that those people are really, they are really the most lonely, the most unsocial, because they don't give up their masks, they don't give up their professionalism masks or whatever it is, just to to be certain way, perfect, no fault, no flaw. It's so boring and it's so sad, because those people you are not even want near you, because this is not real them. This is not real. This is all a mask. This is dead, and this is boring and sad. And I notice those people who are having a natural faith in being vulnerable, and just asking something from you, even not knowing if you will say yes, feeling uncomfortable, but go through this. Those people are the most hero for me. And that what I learned from my friends. For example, I had a friend who was trying to be always right, being not comfortable with women, so rather with men, and always rather sitting home as to act somewhere with women, because he was acting very shy with women. He was end up after work just sitting home or just being with his colleagues and never going on with me, because it was for him kind of strange, and I give up on that friend. I give up on that because this is boring to be only at home. He's a healthy, beautiful human being. It was not anymore enriching. So, and now I have a friend who is an opposite of it. He is not so sovereign, but he is acting like all or nothing. Even he's sometimes acting very shy, and I would like him just rather do that, because he's, so for example, singing not very well because he is shy, not going out of himself, but anyway, he's going and asking in the bus to sing, and sometimes if he's insecure, you hear the flaws, but he's doing it, and sometimes he's just acting, insecure, like he doesn't want, and they offer him, and they in his sits and things to learn, this is all embarrassing, but anyway he's doing it, not giving it up. And what I've learned is do it, and the best way, if you give everything to it, and if you do falls and flows, and if you go through that presently for yourself, you are growing and you're getting really much better. You're not standing still, you're not going to stay there. If you want to learn more, go out more of your cage of insecurity, what I've learned is do something really unexpected, something crazy, like give something to a homeless human, hug someone stranger, or give some gifts for someone who would not expect it. You learn through this that is absolutely not problem, no bad. You learn from this that we are one, and we want to be one, no matter how it looks from in the beginning, and we learning from and we growing. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say to you. And naturally it is, of course, fulfilling and swimming in this flow, but it happens for people with social phobia who fortunately they learn that through through rejection and abandonment in the earlier life, but they can grow up even stronger because they know all the depths, know all the lows and ups, and again have a really creative approach to that. So I would wish you to just go out every day, give yourself a task, meditate 5 minutes a day before you start the day for this day, what you want to do. This one step, not all at once, like I want that biggest, highest pinnacle. No, that's just not working that way. Right at the small press steps, and every day is a step, every day is a task to do something. You gotta see how much you're gonna be proud of yourself. Like today I'm going to call someone, and I'm going to do something for someone, because that's what you give others, you receive. So you don't need to wait anymore, because maybe someone is shy as yourself, and so wait, who want to make the first step, it just doesn't work for you, because that's what you give, you receive, and that's how you allow yourself to experience even more from others, from life, from yourself. And yeah, that's what I wish to you. And go out every day and speak to someone. Just like maybe you want to pursue some creative side of yourself. As I, for example, thought I have no creativity because my earlier life was so repressed. I was not allowed to be happy because my parents was kind of like suffering, so it had to be respected. So I repressed my fun chakra, the second chakra, sacral chakra under the navel, is directly connected to creativity. So if you repress your fun, or vice versa, repress your creativity, you repress your fun or repress your creativity. And the good side of it is more you work on your fun or your creativity, which is actually the same, as more you are open and heal and unblock. So therefore, just find some way to express yourself. That's no matter what it is. Either you make a visionary board, either you make drawing your wish how it should be, for example, like in those bubbles, what the other person gonna say, your boss or your crush, and how it gonna unfold, all of those things. This is creative expression, because everyone is different, and everyone in the movement, in the ways, is expressing themselves differently, uniquely, and this is already creative. This is creative life in expression, in action. So that's what I wish to you. And recover, because if you are a lot too much and go too high with your wishes from the standpoint you can misuse the energy. You can give up too much energy on things that are not necessary, on situations that are not needed. So if you wanna succeed better and more effective, just focus your energy better, and the rest of the time recover. Make just something that flows naturally. Just don't need effort or thinking about, or just dance and look at a movie, or just meditate. But don't use your energy in vain or overburden yourself. That's not it about. It's gonna be easier. I swear, even one time I did something new, I already learned from it. Like, it was so much different and easier than I was thinking before. I think that is so difficult to do. But after that, if I done this, I saw what was actually so difficult. I mean, we're all the same, and even we act awkwardly and peculiar. This is actually what everyone wants to feel alive. And unfortunately, we've been kind of taught to be robots, and that's not what we are and not what we want to be. But the key is, if you feel me, is the focus of your being. So not to be dissociated, like, I don't know what I wanted. Of course you want it. And you're gonna be better. I give you blessings, hugs, love, my energy, and take care.